Good. I'm talking to Jasmine, who has been a singer for a very long time. I'd love you to tell me what you've gotten from SongShare. How is singing different for you after you came to SongShare?
Well, I had stopped singing. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I had stopped singing in like 2010. I think I did. I took some classes, I wanted to be good and I had the technique and and it just became it wasn't fun anymore. It was just like it became a task. It became oh well, I was flat there. Oh, I can't make this one. Like it just wasn't fun anymore. And when you invited me to SongShare, I was like, yeah, I know how to sing. I can go. Let's go see. And I came on and I could see that the first few times I was still in that space, in the space of uh impressing, doing it right, doing good, you
Yeah.
know. And it wasn't fun. It just wasn't fun. I do it, but it doesn't satisfy me anymore. Like there's no satisfaction in singing because I'm good, you know? And so one day it kind of clicked. I kind of saw it. I was like singing, I was like, oh, I want to be good. And I knew when I came off SongShare and I hadn't sung good. Do you know what I mean? I didn't do a good song according to what I think should be a good song. I was like, I had that low energy, you know? And then one day I just said, I'm just going to sing it the way I want to sing it and I'm just going to feel it. And that's when I started getting the goosebumps again. Because I remember when I would sing, I would get goosebumps, you know? And and then I started having goosebumps again. I was like, yeah, that wasn't show off. That wasn't I want to be good. That wasn't letting me I hope they're gonna say I'm good. That none of that was there. It
Yeah.
was really just like I was feeling the song and I was showing up.
And you were letting all that aliveness through, and it was coming through. It's very obvious when you sing now.
Yeah.
There's no holding back that aliveness in you, and that's what makes a good singer. I mean, technically, you're a good singer anyway. You have a
Yeah.
lot of technique. You have great pipes. You have terrific intonation. You've got all that stuff. But but boy, when you really sing like you did on Saturday, that filthy, rotten, dirty
Yeah.
Quebecois song, it it is just pure life coming through you, and it's lovely to see. And it is very different than that singing that feels like, yeah, this is work. That wasn't work.
Yeah, yeah. There's a difference also. Like my choice of song changes because when I was singing there was music, I had a track and I had back vocals. My guitarist used to do back vocals. So I mean there's a difference. It brought me to a different place. Don't get me wrong, I don't do live music anymore, but I'm sure that, give me a band and give me Bobby McGee and I'd rock the hell out of that song. And I'm sure that I would have fun, but there's a different in like I can't sing the songs that are really supported by the music and not the melody are very hard to sing at Songshare,
Mm.
because they're just boring without the music. So the choice of song is different for me. Some songs I've sung in Songshare that I love to sing live and with a music just didn't render a cappella.
Mm.
So it's kind of like now I'm like looking for songs that would do well a cappella,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that really work with the voice, not the music. And that was something that I've learned as well, that there's the melody and then there's the music supporting the melody. And I think that the music nowadays is more there's the music and then they put words onto the music.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, it's not quite the same.
No.
What else have you gotten from Songshare? What's changed as for you as a singer since you've been coming?
I mean, that was the main thing that really has changed for me. I mean, you see me, you've seen me go for the past 5 years now. You might have things that you've seen, but personally, that was a big one for
Yeah.
me.
What I've noticed from everybody who's been around for a while in SongShare is that they're all singing in a more open way, a less guarded way. There's not much in the way of self-censorship anymore. The way there is when people are nervous about singing in front of others. People have pretty much let go of that, and it really happens because they're singing to people every week, and
Yeah.
that's kind of what it takes, you know.
There's a, you know, I didn't really necessarily got that from SongShare, but you know, one of the big things that I'm seeing, because I'm seeing people in SongShare as well, right? And there's the thought that the thought that they're bad goes away because they have this when they start singing, they're like, oh, I sound like crap. Oh, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do that. Those thoughts disappear at one point, and there's just like whatever,
Yeah, yeah,
you know, and then all of a sudden they can there's no it's pretty incredible to see the difference in the breath and the sound coming out of people when the thought I need to be good is not present. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
So,
I do know. Yeah, and it's you can't be up in your head and be a compelling singer at the same time. They're mutually exclusive. You
yeah.
can be in your head or you can sing your heart out, but you can't do both at the same time.
Yeah. There's a and you know uh, I think there's like a lot of muscle memory like because I've done it for so
Hmm.
long I know that there's a lot of muscle memory going into the process like I can see you know the very high professional singers you know they've sung their songs so many times that they're not even thinking about it it's kind of like blah 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 and and like my mother had dementia and my father, it would drive my father crazy because when she sang, she knew all the words.
Hmm.
And it would piss him off. He was like, why? She can't remember this is a dog, but she can sing all the words to this song
Different
because
part of the brain.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's kind of like there's at one point we can go into muscle, like just remembering the words. And I mean, I was in a band for 5 years, if not more. And we practiced Sundays and Tuesdays, 3 hours
Mm.
every time. And I mean, our sets were prepped. And I mean, at one point, it was just kind of like the notes were going where they were going, the words were coming out. I mean, it just, you just don't think about it at some point, you
Yeah,
know?
and that's when it really becomes this sort of magic that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has what you've gotten from SongShare bled into any, or sort of, overflowed into any part of your life? It's interesting to ask people that because I usually hear about something.
Well, I mean, getting out of your head is always a good thing. I
Mm.
mean, of course, it's, you know, if you can get out of your head in your life, it just changes, you know, everything changes.
Yeah,
So I'm sure it has.
yeah,
I'm sure
that's
it
that's
has.
that's absolutely true for me. The freedom that I've learned to invite when I'm singing has absolutely bled into other parts of my life. And that freedom is evident in other parts of my life now, but I know it came from singing.
Yeah. What for me also is the community. I mean it is, you know, we've got our own little community of SongShare and we're all friends and we've never met one another, you know, except you and I
A lot of us
and
haven't. Yeah, a lot of us
yeah,
have
a lot
never
of
met
us
in
just
person.
yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter,
Nope, makes no
because
difference.
it feels like
And
we know these people pretty well at
yeah,
this point.
yeah. Anybody calls and they're like, "Do you need anything? What do you mean? What do you need?" Yeah, we'd be like, "Okay."
Something else I really like is that people feel part of that community very quickly. because we're not cliquish. We'll let anybody in the door and give them all the support we have, you know.
Yeah.
And people sense that. They like coming into that and feeling, well, I'm already a part of this. This is great. I don't have to earn my place here, you know.
Yeah. We're welcoming.
Yeah. Well, have you ever listened to someone sing and had a quiet wish that you could do that too? And did that feeling come with the thought that singing just isn't for you? Singing is one of the most natural human expressions, yet many people step away from it after a difficult experience, being laughed at or discouraged or made to feel self-conscious. When that happens, it's understandable to start believing that maybe singing just isn't possible for you. What I've seen again and again is that many people who believe they can't sing have simply never had a chance to explore their voice in a way that felt safe, kind, and unforced. That's why I'm opening a 12-week live Zoom experience called Singing for People Who Believe They Can't, a safe, supportive, non-judgmental space where we can rebuild comfort and confidence singing to one another, and at a pace that respects where each person is. If you'd like to reconnect with singing in a way that feels unforced, human, and grounded in curiosity rather than expectation, and explore the confidence that can come with that, you can learn more at the link below.